welcome back from your lunch break. Hope you had time to eat something nice, maybe while you're watching the TE Live content there, which was looking rather excellent. So we kick off this next part of our program with a 15-minute insight into employer visibility among international degree students. And this information will be of particular interest to you if you're studying here, but also if you're an employer, because we're going to hear some ways that you can actually get in front of these highly talented people studying in Finland. So to give us some insight on this topic, I'm pleased to welcome Kamila Sultanova. She's a keynote speaker, and today she's speaking with us on the project as a project manager for career development and employer relations for Hanken School of Economics. And we're also joined by Jukka Väyrynen, who is a relationship manager at Haaga-Helia Career Services. And he's got lots of responsibilities, but today he's wearing the hat of employer visibility. So I thought we could start this chat with Kamila, where you could maybe tell us about how Hanken has been working on employer visibility among international degree students.
All right. Good afternoon or good morning still, everyone, out here from Helsinki. It's nice to see you, Emma and Jukka, and all of you watching online, companies, my colleagues in Hanken and ICO project, international students, spouses, talents. I work with Hanken International Talent since last summer, and this very cross-sectoral experimental project connecting 12 different stakeholders, and it's universities within Helsinki region, it's lobby organizations like Helsinki Chambers of Commerce, Hi Satu, Marina, and then there is also 3 municipalities of Espoo, Helsinki, Vantaa, and all of us are supposed to and working hard to make Helsinki as a better employer and improve the employer image, improve the quality of services, of talent programs that we offer. And one of them is Hanken Hit, which actually started 2017 by Ole Johansson as a long-standing awarded CEO from Wärtsilä, as also a business initiative to drive diversity inclusion in Finnish companies. So I'm really interested to see how many other initiatives and like how many businesses actually support mentoring programs or talent management programs. So, yeah.
So say the name again, was it HIT?
Hanken International Talent, and we shorted hashtag Hanken Hit. So you can check our videos online or on LinkedIn or Twitter.
So my understanding is that you collaborate with other universities as well.
Correct. So last week we had Hanken Helsinki Uni International Talent being launched with Anna Storgårds as a manager from Helsinki University. And they have a group mentoring where they have 5 different faculty students, around 100 people in the pool, and different companies supporting that mentoring on group basis. And then Aalto International Talent with Kaisa Pasivirta in Aalto University, she's also offering group mentoring in her program, which is managing. So we benchmark each other, and I'm happy to say Helsinki International Talent Program was benchmarked against Hanken. And I've been looking at Tampere University doing an amazing job with different mentoring programs. So a lot of universities are doing something about it. We just need to be much more visible.
But you've all got your own separate brands. And
yes. Right. So to companies who are listening, just to clarify, I think it's important to say that yes, Hanken School of Economics is a business school. So different business background students in finance, accounting, supply chain management, they study intellectual property law, marketing, and then we offer like 6 lunches in 6 months kind of support, but also critical skills here and now. And we had students being employed during coronavirus pandemic, which is brilliant and great. Then we have Helsinki International Talent. They offer more interdisciplinary groups. So any company interested in behavioral design, they also have social sciences. They have urban planning. So they have different programs there. And they also want companies to, commit 4 or 5 times meetings online during 6 months. And then although what they offer is to also group mentoring, where they ask you to commit 3 times 2 hours, also online. We're all adapted to COVID reality. And then also company uses this opportunity to offer any webinars or maybe virtual tours. So it is employer branding as an offer. It is all screen, engage, recruit. Screen, engage, recruit. And we counted the impact was quite nice, is that if people are hired and they do get hired after these programs, we save 20 to 30,000 euro per person as an measurable impact per onboarding and recruiting costs. So it's nice to know that we not only create meaningful connections, but we also save money to companies.
Okay, so your role is to enable employers to meet talent, to get to know them, and then when your student leaves, in a way, that's the end of your job, but you're still gathering the data as to, but did they end up with a job from this intervention?
Right, so that's true. Yes, so I just heard the mentoring session, which I thought was great, and what Steven and Rashika and Marina saying is super important, that we need to curate the connections so that it really connects to people's specific backgrounds, and really quality of matching is so important. And I do believe that people who are behind this, they need to think twice. One is the being passionate about the job, but two is also, it's a bit of a political job because we're changing people's mindsets. So the quality of how you bring visibility to these connections is important, and driving impact, that it's not taking your time as a Finnish professional, but you give, but then you get so much back in return.
Is it HR people that tend to turn up representing the companies, or others?
Yeah, they are usually our liaisons. So when we say that we like to recruit, we're actually recruiting until January 15th, any interested company. So HR professionals are the first point of contact. And then we suggest them ways to connect to our students. So like, please take a look at our CVs, and it's absolutely unconditional. And then it's people in different business units who stand here with like, okay, I need some extra hands, or I need some input on this. So we have 2-3 months student engagement is also enough for us, especially during Corona pandemic. But we could have much more. I have around 200 companies, which I've been contacting since last August. And I do believe that there needs to be much more visibility. So a good push to all of us in this, Talent Boost. I've been with Talent Boost since the beginning of this whole process, is to really double down on our marketing and our video production, being out there to influence the huge impact that we're all doing together and collaborate more.
So before we move on to Jukka and the Jobteaser platform, can I just ask one more question, Kamila, which is about scaling these activities? How likely is it that these sorts of initiatives will cascade across Finland? Maybe it already has. What about those listeners who are not in the city region?
Yeah, so there is a huge drive for these mentoring programs, right? So we have standalone like Dören, we have standalone like Entry Point mentoring, so I'm in mentoring. But I do encourage, to contact the cities. Every municipality is competing for international talents to come and settle down and find a job in that community or that region. I know there is Vasa international talent appearing. Turku business region is doing a lot of stuff with Turku-based universities. I was a speaker there last month. So the things are scalable as long as you have continuous funding, as long as you have the right people really driving the change together, because cross-sectoral cooperation is really needed, but you also need those people who have maybe stubborn personalities to push it through, because it's a lot of sales involved. And then 3 is really driving impact with these programs. As now Jukka will tell you, Jobteaser is one of those big transformations universities are taking forward with changing that platform and enabling Finnish employers really connect to many universities with a click. So I hope that technology will follow up, but the commitment and the financing to have it continuous mentoring is really important for all Talent Boost activities.
Okay, so contact your local city, contact your local university, push for this. It's already happening in Helsinki, so it can happen with the right grit and finance. Good.
Absolutely.
Good. So Jukka, that's a good segue, this scalability aspect into your piece. So can you tell us a little bit about what Jobteaser is?
Well, the Jobteaser is like a digital platform for higher education institution students and all the stakeholders, companies. And the idea is actually for the students to create a platform where you can find all the career service related to your university in one platform. If you want to find an internship, let's say you want to get to meet some companies, you can check the company profile, you can upload your talent to your talent bank, your CV, make your profile there so the companies can find you or look at the new talents in the platform. You can actually organize a meeting with your career counselor if you want to talk about your resume or CV, or you're applying an internship place in Finland. You want to talk about what I need to improve with my cover letter, for example. So that's all in one service for the students. And then it's like the company side. What we offer for the companies, it's the way to connect all the students in the certain universities. I think I would say a few things about Jobteaser first, because if you want to understand how it works, it's actually a huge network. The Jobteaser actually now, I think they have 750 higher education institutions in worldwide who are using the platform. So the network is huge. For the students, you don't only get the information from your university stakeholders, but you get the content from this huge network. For example, if you want to find an international job, you can actually check all the offers what the companies are providing to all these 750 higher institution. So the content for the students is huge. And of course, for the companies, the one main thing is employee branding. You can create a company profile. You can actually think as a company what I want to say for the students, what I want to offer for the students, what are my messages for the students. And then, of course, you can choose what kind of students you are looking. I am looking hospitality students, ICT students. So then you choose the universities which you would want to cooperate. That was a long answer.
Yeah, that's we've got 3 minutes. So I just wanted to chuck in there something about how this is financed. So my understanding, Jukka, am I right that if you're a university, you can sign up and create a Jobteaser account for free?
Yeah.
And if you're a student, it's free, and the people who pay, it's the employers.
Yes. Well, for the universities and for the students, it's totally free service. And the companies pay. But let's say I'm a SME in Finland. I want to recruit from the Haaga-Helia, from my ICT sector. And let's say I want to recruit from the Aalto to a new talents. Then I would log to the other Jobteaser. Then I would log to the Haaga-Helia Jobteaser, post 2 offers in both Jobteaser, and then it's for free. It doesn't cost anything. But let's say I'm a huge global multinational company and I want to do one company profile to each Finnish university and do the multi-posting to all applied universities and universities. Then I will do the contract with the Jobteaser, and there's a fee depending how many job offers you will post yearly basis. But then it actually helps you. You don't have to log in every platform and do the work all over again. So you can use one company profile, do the multi-posting to the certain universities. And if I'm actually really big university, then I actually can do a contract with the Jobteaser and offer job offers to the whole network of 750 higher institutions. So that's a huge network if you are looking like talents globally. There's 4 million students in Jobteaser at the moment. So that's a huge potential.
Wow. So if you're a large education institution, you can, I didn't catch what you were saying there, that you can.
Sorry, large. Yeah. I mean, if you are like huge company.
A huge company, okay.
Yeah, if you're a huge company, you can actually do a contract with Jobteaser and provide your job offers to the whole network of 750 universities in worldwide. And there's like 4 million students involved in Jobteaser.
Good. And so my understanding is that more and more universities in Finland are signing up to Jobteaser.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a watch this space type of a thing.
We have now, I think, 15 or 16, I think, at the moment. And my prediction is in the future that many more will join to the Jobteaser network in Finland.
Good. Well, thank you, Kamila and Jukka, for these insights into employer visibility among international students.
Thank you so much, Emma.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy holidays, and let's network and see each other online.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Stay safe.